Hello my dear students, today we are going to do with the poem 2.3 There is Another Sky, written by Emily Dickinson. Emily Dickinson is a 19th century American poet. Most of her poems are inspirational and philosophical. In this particular poem, you will find a message of never say die attitude. In the sense, you are prepared to face all the challenges, as life is not so easy. It has its share of ups and downs, and in that process it is teaching you to become confident and courageously face those situations and find solutions for those problems, right? So here this particular poem is actually a letter written to her brother, who's actually going through some kind of a confusion, depression in his life. So she, as an elder sister, is trying to comfort her brother. And let us try to know this poem in detail. I am referring to page 76 of the textbook. There is another sky. There is another sky, ever serene and fair, and there is another sunshine, though it be darkness there. What does the poet want to say in these lines? There is another sky. Now, we all know that there is only one sky, but then the sky would stand here for another opportunity, another day, another hope, another place. Okay, all these possibilities are there. So, the poet says that you don't be so upset. Okay, there is another sky. Here she is trying to comfort her brother by saying that, which is ever serene and fair. There is another place, okay, there is another situation, or the place which she is referring to is, she's saying that it's ever serene, it's very peaceful and calm, and everything is fair out here. No? So you come over here, you don't be worried wherever you are. At presently he is at Boston, so she's trying to say that you leave that and come here, the place where she's staying. And there is another sunshine. So sunshine, again, it's a ray of hope showing there, though it be darkness there. She is referring to two places, here and there. So here it is much comforting, relaxing, peaceful, though there it may be full of pain and darkness. We don't know what problem he is going through, but he is certainly in a state of despair and frustration. So as a elder sister, she is very concerned about her brother, and she is asking him to come over here. And then what she says, never mind faded forest Austin, that's the name of a brother. He's saying don't get worried about the fading forest. Okay, now fading, again fading, never mind the silent field. Okay, so fading and silent again shows the darker aspects of life. So she says don't focus out there, look here, there is something bright here, right? So whatever is fading, let that fade and go. Which is silent, let it be there. Okay, so again darkness, fading, that all shows the dark side of life. Here is a little forest. She wants to say you come here. Okay, so forest could be referring to the bad phase of life or the darkness of life. She says forget all that, don't look on to the forest, but look on the next stanza. She talks about having to look on to the garden. Okay, so here is a little forest whose leaf is ever green. You know, forest, it can get dry, but then she is telling her brother not to focus on the darker aspects of life, look on to the brighter side. Okay, here the leaf is green, the greenness shows life, okay, happiness. Here is a brighter garden. Okay, so leave that forest, that dark forest, and you come to the this side, the garden. Now the garden here is an image of calm, peaceful environment, right? So where not a frost has been, It's not possible. When it is snowing, it's going to be snow everywhere. But then she wants to say, she wants to give an example by saying that it's never going to be frosty. When it is snowing, that everything gets covered under the snow and it becomes dead, dull under the snow. So here is a garden. Again she says, in its unfading flowers. In which garden you will find that the flowers have never faded, the trees have never shed its leaves? It is not possible. But then she is trying to convince her brother that even there the situation might be like that, but here it's a different situation. Here you will never find the fading forest or the fading flowers. You will always find the flowers are blooming, smiling. Okay, so I hear, now where there are flowers, you will obviously find bees humming. So I hear the bright bee hum. Okay, again the positivity, the positive vibes coming over. Preete, my brother. Preete is, again she is very calling out very sweetly. It's a nickname for her brother, Preete, which is no longer being used now. Come into my garden. Okay, so she is welcoming her brother like a protective sister. She is trying to say that you forget all that and you come back to me. I assure you that you will be comfortable here. You forget all your past. Okay, she is giving him all sorts of comforts and also trying to boost his morale, because he is going through a very low phase of life. So she says, doesn't matter, you leave everything. You were at Boston, come back to Amherst. I'm here. The way I was earlier, I'm going to be the same. So this is a message. So there is another sky. So life, what the poet wants to say is, life has many opportunities. It's full of choices, and it depends about how you choose, how you take it, how you deal with the situations in life. Although the situation is never going to be the same, it's going to change, right? So today if you're going through a bad phase, tomorrow is going to be a good day. It's going to be a sunshine for you. So you never know what life has in store, but you got to be real, challenging and confident and courageous to face the challenges which the life has to offer. So are you ready for that, right? So this is a very important message, applicable to all of us. Okay, so we should try to learn to take it in the right spirit. I hope you understood this poem. Thank you.